What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Warehouse Series video. Guys, when you subscribe to the channel, I hope you hit that notification bell because you never know when I'm going to put out a video. And also, when you guys are under my comment sections of all my videos, you will see me always tell people, are you a member of Discord? Are you a member of Discord? I am pushing it because that is where I get information. And I also know that's where you're going to get a lot of help. All right, a lot more help than you're getting from my videos. You're going to get a ton of help over on Discord. As you can see, it's free, guys. I get zero revenue from Discord. All right, so please join that Discord. Give me a thumbs up, comment, and the person that just donated to me, thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate it. I know times are tough. And so for you to just donate whatever you donated is much appreciated. It was my first donation in probably a year. I had a couple people shop on my eBay store in the last couple months. It is very humbling. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. So this is geared towards new selectors, and there's a couple things I want to go over. Probably not going to be a super long video, guys. And that is, like I said, when you guys are talking on Discord, I am constantly reading your conversation. If the conversation gets really interesting, I start reading more of it, and it possibly turns into a video like today. Now, I've been in the warehouse. I was in the warehouse for 26 years. Between really good trainers at my building and really good trainers that I see on here that I have talked to personally, I've heard this terminology used by all of you guys. It's Tetris, Tetris, Tetris. I have never, ever once training, selecting, or helping out another individual that I ever say it was like Tetris, because it's not. It is zero like Tetris. So if you are using this terminology to teach other people or teach new people walking in the warehouse, please stop, because it is not right. So you can call this common sense all you want, but if I'm a new selector walking in the warehouse and you're telling me that building my pallet is like Tetris, then that means that when I get these 4 cases right here, I could put them any way I want. Because when I'm playing Tetris, I could turn these blocks any direction to make them fit here to fill up my base as solid as I can. Well, that is false. That is 1000% false. I cannot leave this water upright if I want a sturdy base. I cannot put this bucket on its side if I want a sturdy base. I got my Prego upright, but let's say I have a slot like this I want to stick it in. Can I turn it upright and slide it down in there? No, you can't. Can I put this on its side or upside down? You shouldn't be. Do people do it? Of course. Now, are they doing it because they just don't care, or are they doing it because their trainer told them that building is like Tetris? One of the biggest no-nos in building history, don't use it. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're a new selector and your trainer said to play Tetris, throw it away, because you will build the worst pallets when you're playing Tetris, and you're going to jeopardize the cases in the process. Here's an example of someone playing Tetris. So when you get a hole like this, instead of problem solving, you come and start turning cases every way possible. You start leaning cases because I'm playing Tetris. I'm going to try to fill in all these holes as much as possible. Guys, you will learn that it's okay to have gaps. And you can honestly fill in some of those gaps at a later time when you start getting into your smaller cases towards the end of your order. Usually every order you're at is starting with big cases, ends with small cases, unless you're ending in the same aisle with all big cases. But 9 times out of 10, if you're building a pallet through multiple aisles, you're ending with smaller cases that you might be able to come fill a hole back at the very end of the order. But when you start forcing cases in and you're driving and your jack's just shaking back and forth, your pallet's shaking, well, all your cases are starting to move around and start wedge itself into places where it don't need to be, and you're going to start pushing out your corner, and you're going to have a pallet you're picking up off the ground. Don't play Tetris. There's another example. Someone had a gap, all right? My trainer told me to play Tetris. I'm going to turn this liquid on its side, and I'm going to turn this liquid on its side. I should be good to go, right? Not if you keep stacking weight. Because the way this person's going right now, you are never going to get this to meet up with this. We already got a higher and a lower than this. So we're not even level here. So this is all what this is going to be: column, column, and column right up the middle. Well, the problem is the more weight you put on this, is the more you're going to crush the bottom case and possibly break that open. Very horrible thing. Not to mention that we do have a solid back with water. We do have a solid corner, but if this starts getting a little shaky, it will be enough to knock your pallet over. Now picture this. Now it looks like we're on plastic pallet, but let's say we're using wood, white wood, because a lot of warehouses tend to use white wood. And we got this all finished all the way. We didn't even wrap it because we're so confident in our pallet, and we go to pull out and our forks get stuck under our pallet and drag it a little bit, and guess what's going to happen? This whole entire corner is going to fall forward. because of this unsturdiness right here with these liquids. Horrible thing to get into. Don't do it. I promise you, you will build better pallets when you are not playing Tetris. Guys, I threw in dry and I threw in perishable. 90% of the cases should be upright all the time. You want cereal. If you get a whole cereal pallet and you want to play Tetris, knock yourself out. Although all the cases are pretty much the same. But I'm telling you right now, 90% of the cases in dry goods and in perishable should be upright. 90, if not more, should be upright. You should be not putting this stuff on its side because your trainer said to play Tetris. All right, so that's all that. All right, obviously you guys know I'm not a fan of Tetris, so I want to get the problem solving. So someone's saying that they're really having a problem just starting out with their pallet, and I always say I like the bigger cases in the corners. Now, I'm going to guess that whenever you started day one of training, your trainer usually tells you to start in a corner and start building from the corner. Well, the problem is when you're on your own, if you don't start problem solving, you're never going to get it. So let's say we got a blank empty pallet right here. Guys, these are just some examples. You could pick up all the small little cases you want, but all these skinny little cases, it's case one. Where are you going to put it out on this pallet? More than likely, you're either going to put it on that corner or this corner. And that is the most horrible place to start these cases. If you watch my cross and tee videos, these all, without a doubt, do not belong in the corners. Okay? The only time this case, the water or the gain, belongs in a corner is if you get more than one. If you get one and you stick this skinny water right on the corner, and you have no more of these skinny waters because nothing else lines up to it. I don't even care if you're just a hair off. It's still going to be enough to rock your cases, and you're way low on your pallet. So you're automatically going to be starting off with a really bad pallet. Same with the gain. All right, the gain, we put the gain in the corner. Now we got this thin, skinny box, tall, skinny box. We put a case on top of it. It's probably going to make us have a weak corner. Your first layer is so important. So what should I do with all those little cases if I get them first? I'm stacking them right here. Now the Sunny Delight, that real small one, there are examples where I've actually started with that within the first couple cases of my orders, and I only get one. Guess where it's going? It's going on my battery. It's either going on my battery, or if I have a 2-pallet order and I'm focusing on this front pallet, I'm throwing that Sunny Delight on my back pallet because I don't want to deal with it right now. But with the water, the Fresh Step, and the gain, all right here. It's all going right here in the middle, and then my bigger cases that I get coming up are going to go pointing inwards towards this middle line. I do it the same way every time, guys, whenever I'm starting off with smaller cases like that. So please remember that. Big, thick cases on the corners, and if you're starting off with skinny cases, then you need to start stacking them on the cross and tee that I talk about. Like I said, guys, a really quick video today. I just thought it was some really good information, and I don't want to wait till Friday for Discord Friday, so I just wanted to get it out. Guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If you guys could help support the channel, it is much appreciated, and make sure you guys are on Discord. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Any questions? Leave it in the comment section.